how hard he's worked to get into this position before he's even gone into his Arsenal tenure. So someone for me looking and saying what he's gone and done and watched and waited, he deserves this opportunity, do you know, because he's learned from the best in Pep Guardiola. So many coaches now are following, and it's going to be a sad day. It's coming soon, isn't it, where Pep Guardiola is going to leave us. And then what will we talk about of the great Pep Guardiola of his different styles? And Mikel Arteta could maybe find it a little bit easier, but he's not finished yet. I think that's the point.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And just with Arsenal in particular, how tough is it for them at the moment? Because they are fighting on all four fronts. I mean, obviously, they've got to meet them, haven't they, in that Carabao Cup final, which could actually...
We're waiting for the Champions League as well, but that's gone away.
Yeah.
But the Cup final's coming as well. And they're going to be great encounters because they know each other so well, and both managers or coaches are being able to adapt and change. So in game changes, whether they go man-to-man, whether they go high press, they all now seem to have the other answer quite quickly to change. And that's where, when you're watching it, it's fascinating. And sometimes it's not always clear what we're seeing, but they both react. And that's why it's not always clean or as fluid as you would expect. But they're going to be great games. I'm looking forward to them, working on both of them. So it's special football matches. But what Arsenal have done now, I think, at the start of the season when we looked and we said the strength in depth, their recruitment, their bench, the players behind, the choices that Mikel's got is so much stronger than it was, and that's what's been able to look on all fronts. And I feel like they've had that experience. Last season, I fancied them in the Champions League to go on and win it. They're in a great position.
They win the Premier League, don't they?
Do they?
I'm just asking.
I can't argue with you. There's only two there. That's just gone away. It's gone tight. I think it was all the way, wasn't it? And I wanted that. I wanted to see that game at the Etihad where it was in the balance, where everything was riding on it, and it still could come back. But I think because of the they got their game in quite quick. You look with Arsenal, but City's game against Palace now might not be rearranged for later.
Yes,
we might see the twist of that coming to light. We need to get to that. Pep Guardiola's got to win every single game. He's got to beat Arsenal. And then Mikel Arteta, they're just scraping through, aren't they? They're just getting the results.
So who did you say was going to win again?
Yeah, I was saying it's really in the balance still, and I'm still waiting. But yeah, I'm hoping Manchester City find the answer. But you know what? And former Spurs player, not necessarily was saying, you know, it's a rivals in Spurs for Arsenal to go and do it, but not necessarily, you know, for Mikel Arteta, for what I've watched the journey and watch him fight and watch what he's done. You know, I think he's been a revelation. I think he's done a fantastic job, changed ways, whether it be the total football, following Pep, now being hard to beat in a different way. So he would deserve it.